どうも、ライトと申します。俺のチャンネルへようこそ。Everyone, I'm Light. Welcome. So, right, we are gonna cover how do you get a job in Japan. This is probably gonna save you years or a lot of money. So, and it's a lot of value in this video if you're interested in getting a job in Japan. I am not for just coming here and just getting a job in Japan. Like, just work for the sake of being here, but let's put that aside and just say you want a job in Japan, you want to be here for a specific reason. How do you get it? I see plenty of people walking around with student loan. I know a guy that's still paying off his two people actually still paying off their loans every month while they teach English as an ALT, and they've been doing it for some time teaching, right? There's no I mean, what do? Do they just keep on hustling, and when they get married and children, they're not going to have enough money to take care of the family properly, right? So what do? You don't go to university to get a job in Japan. Now, if you want to be a doctor, a psychiatrist, and a rocket scientist, it's probably a good idea that you go and study, right? For those reasons. But if you just want to be in Japan and get a job, this is what you should do. Number one, get to know high value people with contacts, right? Get to know people and be nice to them. Even if you have to spend money to see the people or get to know them, it's really important. I can literally give someone a job like that if I want to. I can say, you come here, work at my school. You come here, work for me. Like I have a few people I know that look for people to work for the company, but I don't know people here in my town right now, okay? And I don't know good people who they can sponsor the visa to. So if I know you really well and you want a job here, and I think you're a nice guy, nice girl, I can say, apply for this position, and tomorrow you can start your job here in Japan. So that is how important knowing people is, and really be a nice person, right? Be who you are. You don't have to like pretend, but be genuine, right? Number two is study Japanese. I'm not saying take a test. Like, if you're capable of speaking basic Japanese and you have the will to learn more, like, the sky is the limit. You can literally do a lot here in Japan if you know people and your Japanese is improving. Right, so you don't have to go to a school, you don't have to go to university, take 4 years and get a degree and be in Japan, right? So please invest in yourself. Number three is timing. I see people just come here and enjoy Japan, go back, go online and apply for jobs endlessly. That is what you can do. That is obviously the first thing you should do. Next, timing. So if you want to just stay here for a year, you should consider when does the school year start and when do they look for people. So the fourth month, shigatsu, January, February, March, April. So before that, you have maybe a 3-month visa for January, February, March, right? And if you get your visa, come here in January, you apply for jobs, you see people, you go for interviews, you get to know people. You don't take pictures of your food. You don't go on fun journeys and stuff. You literally spend all your time trying to get a job here in Japan. 3 months. And you can tell them, if they hire you and sponsor your visa, you'll be ready in April. Does that make sense? I think that's the best plan. That's what I would have done. I'm married here with 3 kids. I have things pretty much sorted out, and I'm in the position to help people. So, yeah. Get to know people and be genuine. And that's the thing. If you come here and you don't have money and you didn't save well and you have debt, like, what's your plan anyways? Are you going to take whatever you have left to invest in yourself to do what? So if you want to study something like, let's say, in the medical field, get that out of the way. Like, if you can study it in Japan, awesome. But people go get just a degree for the sake of coming to Japan. So, and I'm really against that. Anything else? No, I think that was my best advice. I have plenty of more tips how to communicate with Japanese people, remembering their names, the respect level of not just the language. You don't want to say sorry in every interview and kind of be enslaved. You know, you want to still be a man or a woman of integrity and stand behind, you know, have a backbone. So that's a story for another day. I hope you get your job, and all of the best. Matane.